take you round our village and show you some of the familiar scenes and faces that we all know. But there will be some scenes that you may never have seen before. We start here on Long Lane and look back towards Scar Hill and the surrounding fields. We head over Swindleby Road and are now on Cross Lane. Here's the old gatekeeper's cottage, which is now a nursery. Here we reach the junction of Station Road. Otter Hill is ahead. There's Little Brook under the bridge. We head up Station Road and here we see a keen garden mowing its lawn. Our next scene doesn't do justice to this beautiful display of bedding plants. Temperance Lane is a quaint narrow lane which leads down to Low Street. At the bottom we can see the White House. This is reputed to be the oldest property in Collingham. It used to be a butcher's shop and abattoir. The beast would come in one end, be slaughtered, and sold at the other end. The front door was bricked up after the floods of 2000. A little further on we come to Gardener's Cottage, which was featured in one of the Collingham calendars. If we turn left up Baptist Lane, we come across the fire station, where Sub-Officer Warren Shaw is putting the lads through one of the fire drills. There's Pew, Barney McGrew, Comfort, Nibble and Grub. These lads drill every Wednesday evening. This is Vicky the Chippy going up the ladder. excitement here, so let's move on down the High Street. There's the new co-op. The library and the medical centre. It's looking busy today here in the car park. There's the pharmacy across the road. And now we see an old friend, Neil McWilliam. This used to be the old co-op, but now it's the police community club. I hear there's a cricket match going on at Dale Field, so let's go down and have a look. The cricket club was established in 1849. That's David King Jr. Some of our regular spectators. This is one of our leading batsmen, Joe Edge. Not a bad run rate at 4 runs and over. The roof on this cottage was burnt down twice. The owners weren't very pleased, but it was very interesting watching it being re-thatched. The Croquet Club meets in the grounds of Copper Beech's rest home. There's Stephen. I'm not going to attempt to explain the rules, they're far too complicated for me. This is one of the experts, John Bates. And I believe this shot is called a roquet. Some of the residents watching the games. Tactics talking here. Looks like John's on a roll. The cross dates back to the 14th century. It was moved to its present site in 1970. Its original site was across the road where the filling station is, owned by George and Mickey Durham. And there's one of the famous Durham handmade wheelbarrows. And there's Mickey Durham. I believe he's writing out a bill. Would you believe there are 3 derelict cottages underneath all that foliage? They've been left to go to rack and ruin, but the council have compulsory purchased them, and we hope they'll be renovated shortly. This is Crown House. It used used to be the old Crown pub. And back down the High Street was the old White Hart, which also used to be a pub. Here on Low Street we have some lovely old buildings. The old hall. And how about this lovely little renovated coach house? A little further on we come across the old schoolhouse on the corner of Queen Street. And just across the road there's this quaint little cottage leading into the farmhouse. As we go down Low Street, the Willows is on your right. And if I turn to the left, you see these cute little outbuildings with packed tile roof. All Saints Church dates back to the 12th century. It has a plastered tower. It also has monuments to two knights and a memorial window dedicated to the late Lieutenant Colonel Constable Curtis, depicting his life story and showing the cricket field. In the churchyard wall you can see the various marks of the floods over the years, shown here by Dana, the temperamental Australian film star, who's overacting a little bit, I think. Across the road from the church is Trent Lane leading down to the river. Before you get to the Trent though, there is a little river called the Fleet. Looks very peaceful, doesn't it? A little bit different in 2000 when the whole area was flooded. Continue down Low Street again, past these cottages, all of which back onto the River Fleet. We are now at the junction of Bell Lane and Low Street. Ahead is a small green known as Stocks Hill, once the site of the stocks. An elm tree was planted here in 1746 to commemorate the withdrawal of Bonnie Prince Charles from Scotland. This is the green where every year the May Fair is held. Morris men maypole dancing. It's always very well attended. That's Trotter's Cottage, and a bit further on is the old butcher's shop that used to be owned by Townsend. And then we're back on the High Street. Couldn't end our trip round the village without showing you the new development, Millennium Green. All these properties are environmentally friendly, built by Gustos. Almost home now on the lawns. These properties were built in the 60s. They're mostly large bungalows, but there are a few chalet bungalows as well. Here's one of them. That's Thomas sat on my wall, one of our neighbour's cats. This is his territory. I hope you enjoy the trip round our village. I'm sorry if I've missed some of it out. I think I'll go in now and have a well-earned cup of tea.